Hi guys, Terry here. Hey, I've got something fun to make today. I don't know if you've ever made anything out of macrame, but this is a little macrame Santa. Isn't he the cutest? I had a girlfriend making these last weekend, so I had to copy her. So the first thing I did was I went out to the website, and I'll have a link on my blog post, to this lady who has put together a Macramé Santa PDF tutorial. And she has every step in here outlined, so it's very easy to follow. So it's less than $6 for the PDF. She's got all the measurements and all the details in there. So what I want to show you is just some inspiration so that you want to make one too. So the first thing you're going to need is these rings. Now I bought a package of 20 and it was $7. So this will make 20 Santas. And then you'll also need, notice there's a little bead that is his nose. Whoever thinks of these things is just the cutest. So this bead gets suspended there, tied underneath the ring. And I bought a bag of 100 beads for $8. So I don't know if there was a smaller package or not. I mean, I'm sure I'll use these on something. I don't think I'm going to make us 100 Santas. And then you can also buy boxes of embellishments for the top of the hat here, snowflakes or hearts or what have you. Now I had these in my scrapbook stash, so be sure to check your craft supplies and see if you have something that you can use that's for the top of the hat. And you probably want something that is about an inch or so wide, just to be the right proportion for it. But I did see that you could buy like 100 of these for $5 or $6. They're very inexpensive. And then the brim of the hat here is actually a toilet paper roll that you cut. I could get 6 cuts on one toilet paper roll. You also could use a paper towel. This is going to be what fits down over that ring, and that makes the brim of his hat there. And then you are going to need some cording, some macrame cording. So I bought like a cream colored and a wine color, and you could make them in multiple colors too. There's just beautiful colors out there, the cording. So the cording will run you, I think I got this for about $8. And the white one, based on how much cording you have to cut, you could probably get 36 Santas from one of these. I think it's 300 feet in one of these, and like I said, that was $8. And then the red one, you need a little bit more red for the hat. So the red one, I figure I can get about 15 Santas out of the red. So you'll want to keep that in mind. If you're buying some multiple colors, you probably could use probably 2 of these for every white, and or get different colors, and the white will go a little bit further than the colors. And then yeah, she's got the measurements. So I used a ruler to cut my white cording and my red cording. And basically what you're going to do with your ring is you're going to create his beard first, and you're just going to fold your cording in half, and not to give too much away, but the idea is going to be that you're going to wrap this around the bead, and you're going to do 10 of these. So those are going to go around, and that's going to be the bottom half for the beard. And what I found was the cording doesn't stay too taut there. So I used a drop of glue and just kind of put a glop on the 2 cording and up to this ring here. And then, you know, after I got all 10 on here, I just put a dollop on each one and then let that dry. And I let that dry while I was doing the hat. And the hat is going to be what you attach to these paper towel or toilet paper dowels. And you're just going to wrap that onto there and take those all the way around. And once you get those all the way around, you are going to take one cording and put it through the bead. Now I found that I could just push this through the bead, but you might want to use a needle. But I was able to feed this through the bead, turning it, feeding it through there. But like I said, you could use a needle to push that through. And then you're going to tie this. Tie it, just keeping that in the middle of the knot, in the middle of the bead here, just to keep his nose straight. And you're going to tie it a couple of times, and then you're going to tie it on the ring. And she's got much better and detailed instructions in her PDF. But you're basically going to tie that, and then that's what's going to help suspend the nose at the right height. Okay, and then you're going to use a hot glue, put hot glue in your hat here after you get the hat all assembled, because you're going to put all your strands on here and then tie that hat up here. You're going to tie that with cording. And then you're going to hot glue inside this top of the hat here, and you're going to glue that down on here. And that's what's going to make his little face. Okay, if you can picture that. So here's what it turns out like. And then the white cording, she actually gives the idea to use a pet comb. I don't know if you had any other craft thing that would help separate the strands. And for the cording, I would suggest that you start at the bottom of the beard and just, if you start up here, you can't comb at all, but start at the bottom and go slowly, and then just keep combing it, and it'll keep separating the threads. Just do a little section at a time, and then what you'll do is you'll trim your beard. So I used some sharp fabric scissors just to give the beard a little bit of a trim. And then I glued on the ornament up here using the hot glue. So it goes together very quickly. Probably the longest part was cutting the thread. So I've got a stack of them cut here, so they're ready to go for my next batch of Santas. But I just thought these were precious. I think they're so cute. They went together really easily. And I'll have a list of the supplies. If you purchase from my Amazon link, I make a few pennies. And I appreciate when you do that. So I'll have a link down in the description to my blog post, and it'll show you, it's handy because it shows you the products and it shows you what the current price on Amazon is too. So you probably could get some of these supplies at your local craft stores, but I wanted to show you what the prices were on Amazon. And if you have Amazon Prime, you know, it comes the next day, so I love that. So, yeah, I recommend them. I think the way I'm going to use these is I'm going to put them on people's packages for Christmas. If you put another cording on here, you can make a loop, and it would be a Christmas ornament. So I think those would be adorable. You probably could put a magnet on here and hang it on the fridge. There's probably a lot of places that you could hang it. So, just love these ideas. Like I said, I'm going to put them on Christmas packages, and just a way to give out these as ornaments. So I hope this inspires you to go make some macrame Santas. So subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to get to 4,000 before Christmas time. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great week.